October 7, 2018, 9:40 a.m. Pacific Time by Marisa Roffman Gotham made its final appearance at New York Comic Con on Sunday, and nothing was off the table. With its 10-episode final season set where at mid-season, showrunner John Stevens gave the cast the freedom to share whatever spoilers they wanted. "I don't think we're going to get cancelled," he cracked. "It's exciting, but also scary, going into the final year," Stevens said. "We picked up after the bridges have been blown and the government has disavowed Gotham. All of our characters have their sections," they've claimed. "People are fighting for survival. Jim is trying to keep people safe until the government hopefully rescues them at some point. Oswald Robin Lord Taylor has taken control of City Hall, which may or may not go better than his previous time as the mayor of the city. He does know the ins and outs of running the city," Taylor said. "It's a very good place for him to be. In a weird way, he's a war profiteer. He also controls the ammunition. Anyone who is going to rise up has to come to him." NYGMA Corey Michael Smith, however, will find himself in a state of confusion when the show returns. "He is waking up in strange places, unsure of how he got there and what transpired," Smith said. "He is kind of losing his mind, because he can't figure out what's happening. He can't figure out if he lost his mind to his alter ego. He's on a journey to figure that out." Barbara Erin Richards has her own man-free zone for the Sirens, Stevens said. "She enforces her rule with an iron fist. She suffers a devastating loss that sends her down a dark path. She goes through one more transformation and I think is really surprising. It's both uplifting and incredibly bloody. Faring even worse is Selena Cameron Bykondova, whose recent injury sends her into deep despair. We find Selena in a very dark place," Bykondova said. "She's actually very suicidal. She attempts to end her life, in a way. We find her in a place we've never seen her. We find her in a final state of despair. The Selena we've all known for the past 4 seasons goes completely out the window. We see no longer this strong person, but this depressed young woman." Bruce David Mazouz will attempt to help his friend, but Mazouz said his character ultimately has to make a divisive choice. As Gotham is falling apart, Mazouz also pointed out there is no real way the city can be saved, at least yet. "This show tracks the downward spiral of Gotham," he pointed out. "That gives drive to the necessity of Batman. These bad guys aren't normal bad guys. A number of faces familiar to comics fans will pop up in the final episodes. Jeremiah Cameron Monaghan has a somewhat deranged girlfriend, who dresses in a multicolored fashion," Stevens said. "I wouldn't describe it as a healthy relationship. She likes roller skates. That is the traditional look for Harley Quinn, though it remains to be seen if Gotham will use that name." Additionally, Bane, new guest star Shane West will appear, before he became Bane. "And we tied it to Jim's backstory," Stevens said. "Clearly it's different than canon. The character was a big get for the show," as Stevens admitted they had asked for the rights to use him for a while. "If you ask and you plead and you beg enough, and your show isn't continuing, they give it to you," he joked. The addition of Bane also leads to a pivotal turn for another character. "We have an altercation," Sean Pertwee, Alfred, said of his character's interaction with the villain. "I get my back broken." And Stevens saved the most intriguing tease for the final moments of the panel. The series finale takes place 10 years in the future. Get ready for Batman Gotham New York Comic Con.